Harry Armstrong, the head coach at Riverside, with this Synergy Youth Football Camp coming up. Exciting time, 3-day camp. You did it last year and another year. Talk about what you took away from last year's camp.
Well, last year with our first year doing it, it went better than expected, actually. We got a really good turnout, and the best part about it was that we opened it up to all the different districts to come in, and we had 5 different youth organizations from different school districts came in to help boost the numbers up a little bit, and it was great because the age group was very diverse from 7 to 14 years old, and it's perfect timing because it's right before the junior football season starts, so most of them are kicking off practice next week, so it's almost like a pre-season training camp for them, and it was just a lot of fun.
You get that 7-year-old kid who, just getting used to football, or that maybe a brother played or something. I'm talking about reaching some of those kids, those 7, 8, 9-year-olds. It's a unique group of kids.
You're right, John. It's a very unique group, and right now, creating interest in football is one of the biggest things that we want to be able to do, and be proactive in that regards, and just show that it's a fun game. I mean, it's a non-contact camp, but a lot of the drills that we do are in the way the game is evolving. It's a more open game. There's a lot more plays in space, and the way the rules have changed as far as tackling, we're teaching some of those drills too. So we want to prevent any type of injury as well. So they're teaching proper blocking and tackling technique to help in those regards.
Then we get into those, 12, 13, 14-year-old kids. Those kids are getting real excited because they're looking up to those high school kids as their heroes and hoping to maybe take that step. Hey, I like number 22 or 56. They're starting to get into it a little more.
Absolutely, and the kids at that age that are in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they have a pretty good idea of who the other players are in the area, the varsity players, and already knowing those guys, having a chance to interact with them and create relationships and become closer and definitely look up to them. It's awesome, and our guys have done a great job as far as our players stepping into those roles in a coaching manner and just leading by example, being excellent communicators and showing a lot of patience, and it's fun for them to try to coach a little bit to see what some of the challenges are, and it's eye-opening.
Some of those kids got experience last year at the camp, and now we'll have a new group. Some of the guys moved on, graduated, but so you're getting them to touch with those other kids and give them that feel. Talk a little bit about the conversation you have with your own high school players on what that experience is like.
Well, the biggest thing we talk to our guys is to tell them to be themselves. Let their personality shine. Don't try to do anything that you normally wouldn't do with your friends. And when you talk to those kids like that and have that environment, everything comes natural for them, and it really makes it very enjoyable for the young campers to feel comfortable with these kids, and for the other ones that are closer in age. So you have 13 and 14-year-olds working around 16 and 17-year-olds. They're close in age, so they could be intimidated, but that is not the fact. I mean, they really feel comfortable in what they're doing.
The word synergy, energy out of this camp. There is a lot of energy. Talk about an all-out effort for 3 days and making it fun for them.
It is, and some of the things that we do different, we're going to be blasting music throughout most of the camp too, and we're always going to be upbeat with how we're coaching guys, a lot of positive reinforcement, and football is a game that you need to have high energy to play in and to stay positive with things. So when we talk about energy, we want to bring positive energy with that, and that's really what we're looking to do.
Let's talk about some of the coaches that are involved with this that come in and want to be a part and help some of our area youth.
Well, Bill Samley, who's the new head coach at Montrose High School, he's going to come down. He's bringing some guys there, so he's going to help us with the camp as well. And a lot of our coaches on Riverside staff are going to be involved too. So that's pretty much going to be our staff rounding things out.
If people want to come and sign up, there's still some time for walk-ups?
There's absolutely some time. Walk-ups are very welcome. We have more than enough room to accommodate with that. Right now we have around 40 campers. We'd love to get a few more to come down there. And even if you're not able to make it all 3 days, we can do single-day sign-ups, and it's $20 a day for a great camp. I think it's an excellent value.
As far as getting your team prepared for the summer and the off-season, we're going to get you here and we're going to talk a little bit more about Riverside 2019, but let's just get a sneak peek for how hard your guys have worked in the off-season from December all the way through.
Well, we could do more than a sneak peek. I'd like to tell you everything that we've been doing. We probably don't have enough time, but without a doubt, having this first full off-season with the guys has been very key in our developmental stages. We're really, our culture, guys are buying into accountability and working hard, and it's shown dividends in all the camps that we've been doing. We've been out to Lehigh for a 7-on-7, Juniata for 7-on-7, and we've had the O-line, D-line doing a few camps too, and we were also down at Penn State, and along with that, we were at Wyoming Seminary for scrimmages and scrimmaging multiple teams in our area. So they're putting the work in, and they're competing, and I think they're playing at a really high level.
You and I talk every year. You've been involved in coaching, and there's those coaches like, 7-on-7s. You're one of those guys that you can't get enough of it. You like to put your energy into, hey, let's go do this. Let's do that. Talk about putting your energy into those things and making sure you guys are all in. And I know you're always all in.
Yeah, we definitely are all in. And there's challenges in the summer. I mean, there's vacations, there's baseball, there's basketball, summer leagues. We work around all those things. We have a lot of multi-sport athletes, and it's a successful way that we're doing things right now. And there's so many things we get out of it outside of just the experience of playing. We get a lot of team building and camaraderie when we're doing these trips and we're doing these competitions. That's invaluable. It's really invaluable, and I think our team's really close, and that's a result of spending those extra hours together and doing those things.
A little bit of time away from coaching. As you said, you got that full year, that off season under your belt. You seem very, this is where you need to be kind of mentality. Talk about just being around the game of football has been very good to you, but you like to keep it going and keep that same energy level.
Absolutely, and being away from the game for a couple of years brought me a completely different perspective coming back in, and it's really eye-opening in that regards. And right now we're doing so much in regards to just trying to teach our kids to be successful in life, and we're doing that through coaching football, and that's our number one priority. The wins and the stats, that's going to come along with doing it the right way, and that's really the type of culture we're trying to build and having a lot of fun while we're doing it. I definitely know, looking back, I didn't enjoy myself enough through the first 5 years, and we're all having more fun with it, so I couldn't be happier right now.
All right, and that is going to reflect in the Synergy Youth Football Camp coming up on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday over there at Veterans Memorial in Taylor. Coach Armstrong, great to see you.
Thank you very much, John.